So this is going to be a real challenge for us. 3 nights away, and will it last? That's the question. So stay at the end and find out. This could be a real nightmare for us because it's blowing a hoolie. So let's see if we actually get across to our destination or whether we end up in a ditch somewhere because it's that windy. This week we attempt our first rally away in Cumbria with absolutely no electric. Can we deal with the challenge? We get stuck in mud in a field on the world's worst public footpath, and we find dead animals and challenges on our way. Come and join us and let us see if we survive, or will the electric run out. This week we've came on a rally, our first ever rally, and you can see lots of other caravans around behind us on this big field here in Braithwaite. Some amazing views that we'll show you a little bit later on. But our challenge is, like I was saying, it's the fact that we don't have any electric. So we've got to kind of cope without any electric for 3 nights, with 5 of us wanting devices, charger, all that kind of stuff. The little plan is to use the jackery. We charged the jackery before we left. We've got a solar panel, but unfortunately it's a bit cloudy. We survived the wind as well. So since we got here, we're going to get set up and we're going to have tea and enjoy our first rally. Good morning here from Run the Robsons. We've survived the first night with no electric, although the challenge isn't going particularly well, and I'll show you why in a second. But we've got a bit of sun today, so hopefully that'll power the jacket to a certain extent. Just wandering around to show you. You can see over there, it'll be a bit blurred probably because of the focal length. Nice big views over there. And actually you probably can't see, but in the background of the caravan, you can see actually, big hills over that way as well. So the weather looks like it's going to be okay, actually better than we thought it would be. It's pretty, the wind's disappeared, so we've just got a little bit of sun this morning. So we're going to have a bit of breakfast this morning, some pancakes the girls want, and then we're thinking about either taking the car or walking into Keswick, which is about 2 and a bit miles, so maybe 2.5 miles, so 5 mile round trip, but it just saves that little bit of diesel. So come on. So as I was saying, we managed to completely dead jackery last night because I think the charger was constantly pulling the draw. Got it on this morning. I don't know if you can see on the display, but it's 13%, and we're getting 68 watts of power in. Well, it's meant to be really cloudy today, but fortunately it looks like it's going to be fairly sunny, so hopefully by the time we come back it's at least 50%, and then we'll probably leave it until tonight, and then we'll probably put it back on overnight just to let people charge their devices in the caravan. Cheeky sheep. And you too. Oh look.
I think they're green to us.
As you can see, but they've got a little black lamb over there. Somewhere over here, a little black lamb. Our journey today goes through this foresty bit here. So we're in the middle of a field. Yeah, I don't actually know how we've got to walk through this foresty bit. Maisie said it's a bit like going into Narnia. Oh, we're going to go into a scary woods. Are you scared?
I'll go first.
Yeah, I've got to go in the forbidden forest. Ooh, Olivia is scared?
No,
Oh.
not even a single bit.
Not even a single bit, okay. How come all of our walks we get in the middle of thick, oozy mud? This is disgusting on this path. Well, that was hard work. That definitely wins the award for the worst public footpath we've ever probably walked on. It's absolute quagmire in there, and I'm hoping it gets a bit better. There's no sun getting down to the base because of the trees that are above it, so that means unfortunately it's just absolutely soaked and quagmire. You can walk a little bit through the trees, but that was really hard work. Oh, and the next bit's the same through the little forest bit. Hear that, Martha? Come on! Probably can't see, but on the horizon there, these cows just to start charging towards us. We better get out of this way. We just got here, we've got another kind of muddy bit to walk through, but it's been a nice walk so far. Weather's beautiful, so let's continue. Well done. What are you eating? A sweetie?
Yeah.
Take your time. Apparently you have to go this way, but as you can see the big tree falling down from last storm, so that's going to be interesting to navigate with Martha with her knackered arm. Maisie goes, there's a skull. Nah, there's not. Yes, there is. Sheep skull, full teeth still, bless it. Look. The joys of having a real path to walk on rather than having mud everywhere. So we've arrived here in Keswick. There was a market on. We stopped for a little bit and got some chips and had some lunch, but unfortunately we ate them far too quick, so we didn't get to show them. We're going to have a little wander around Keswick and to see what it's like, see at the market. And the girls have got money from their grandma, so as usual they will be wanting to spend the money from grandma as quick as possible probably. So we're in Keswick and we found this cool shop that sells lots of Harry Potter stuff. So Maisie's brought us here. They even have a Nimbus 2001. Yours for the pricey sum of £248. Oh.
This big thing.
Or you can get Madame Moody stick for £40 as well. £40.
It's really heavy.
Or a huge Dumbledore. Ice cream. Since Olivia couldn't find anything that was reasonably priced, she spent £5 on lots of extra hairbands. Because clearly, the girl needs more hairbands. It was about 2.5 miles there, so probably about 2.5 miles back. Give or take 5 miles round. Olivia and Martha are a bit sick of walking, so Maisie decided to join them as well. And they're going to take the bus back. Now in theory, they should absolutely thrash me, because it's 20 minutes for the bus, time to get there 30 minutes, where apparently to get back to the campsite is 50 minutes. So we're going to see how much of a gap do you think there'll be. Comment below how much of a gap. There should in theory be 20-25 minutes, but we shall see. It depends on the roads getting back. Come on. Done. I've been back a little while. We had a little bit of tea, some fajitas, and then Lucy goes, "There's the flush not in the toilet." I was like, "Well, yeah, I put some flush in the toilet." I think, "Well, it's not working. It's not making a noise at all." So we're gonna have a look what we need to do. So this thing here is literally just a sticker that sticks on the top, and then what you've got is obviously the board here, and then inside of here there's 2 screws. And this actually has the pump in. There's kind of a gasket here as well. So if I unscrew this, pull it out, give it a clean the pump, and then now it seems to be a bit happier. So I don't know if it was a bit stuck somewhere, but it's an easy job to do. But if you think coming in caravan's a nice easy thing, it is normally, but there's always little jobs that you might need to do from time to time on a caravan like ours, which is 2017, so that's nearly 5-year-old. So that's that fixed it. That wasn't a big job anyway, was it? On the evening we sat and chilled and just talked as a family, and we watched the beautiful sunset and got ready for our next day and admired the mighty sunburn I'd gained. Good morning. So we're on Sunday, our kind of last full day here. Last night we didn't really film a great deal again, so apologies for that. Sorry we didn't show you what we were doing all the time. It was just really sunny and we just sat here and chilled and did, well, very little. Girls played, that kind of thing. So what again this morning, we're going to go on our adventures and take you with us. We're just making some pancakes again for breakfast. So we're going to make some pancakes for breakfast, and then we're going to shoot out. We're not quite decided where to go yet. Our friends who are with Alan and his wife Sam, they've already gone out at 8 o'clock to go paddleboard, and they did invite us. But we thought it might be a bit early for ours, because ours have still got quite heavy coals. So we'll take you with us and enjoy the pancakes. Right, me and you will eat this breakfast. I'll admire the view. Oh yeah, that's because I spilled some water on my shoes. Admire the view. So I managed to upload today's video on the, what are we on? 29th? So uploaded today's video on 29th, took a bit longer than usual without having any proper Wi-Fi. We do need to sort out some proper Wi-Fi, so comment below if you've got any decent suggestions. So we've arrived at a car park. We've tried 3 or 4 down the side of the lake, but they were all absolutely rammed, so we'll show you around here and see what we can see. But if you're feeling a bit brave, you could do that. I don't know if you'll be able to see from there. I'll try my best. And people right up the rock. Not something I'd fancy. Don't like it. So we just parked at Bowder Stone car park. That's what it's called. I didn't know before. We had a look, and it's a walk about 1/4 mile up from the car park. You go down a few steps and up towards Bowder Stone. So we're going to take you with us and see what it's like. Yeah, area's beautiful. A little bit cooler today, so we've got coats on. But as I say, no such thing as bad weather. It's just bad clothing. Wow. You wouldn't fall down there, would you? Are you mad or what? What the side of that hill? So another big huge rock stand on here, and see all the way up the top there, that big hill covered in trees. It's beautiful around here, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so we're now at the top of Bowder Stone. See Maisie there. You actually get up by a set of stairs. So this has been a tourist attraction for quite a while. You get up a set of stairs and the views are beautiful from up here. But yeah, if you're not the biggest fan of heights, and if you had to go back down, you're probably not going to want to cut these steps. Getting back down the steps is quite easy to go down backwards, but yeah, going up Olivia got a bit scared when we got to the top of here. I've just noticed that this kind of platform, she was more than has got this one big bolt on the top. It doesn't seem to move, but it looks a little bit precarious. A bit sketchy, you would say. So we've just followed the path down from the big rock, and eventually get to the road. A bit rocky the path, and then eventually you get down across the road, which is quite busy, and you get out of here. You'll be able to see the sun might be a bit too much for it. Looks like a really idyllic place to sit and have a bit chill, and the girls hopefully have a bit of plodge in the water. And yeah, sun's back out again. Pretty good. So we've driven about 10 minutes along the road trying to find some space. So eventually got the space again, National Trust. So again, fortunately for us, we don't have to pay anything to park here. So we thought while we're just in the area, we'd get down to the lake, which is Derwent Lake. Another big lake here, kind of quite close to Keswick, just to have a bit of explore, and we'll take you with us to see what we see. So it's been a really, really good day. It's one of them days where, start of the day when we couldn't get parking, I was really frustrated. Again, comment below if that happened to you. Really frustrated that we couldn't get where we wanted to go. And in the end, where we ended up going was absolutely brilliant. So sometimes you just got to remember that even though you think the day is not going to be great, yeah, it really, really was. Right, navigate this road. But yeah, we're going to have a wander down to the lake now. It was worth coming down here. Look at the lake and the hills around here. And the girls decided they're going to go for another plodge in the lake.
Was it all just a dream, just all in my head?